Hey Geek, so today I want to talk about a topic that a lot of people have been interested in, specifically for OBS, and it's this whole idea of recording a vertical video through OBS. Now, I did do a previous video talking about this, and I will put that in the description area below if you want to see it after watching this video. But today's episode is going to be specifically talking about OBS vertical video using a camera. And the camera I'm going to be using today is my Panasonic S5 2X full frame camera. Now let's first quickly go over how to set up a vertical video in OBS. And as I stated, I do have another video that goes more in depth. But basically, whenever you have OBS, you can set up different scenes and different profiles, okay? So if you did want to do vertical video, what I recommend you do is set up a different profile. So if you could go here, you could set up a new profile. And once you do that, you could actually add a scene specifically for vertical video. So that's what I've done here. And I've also done other videos on how to set up scenes and profiles. I would highly recommend that you check out my OBS playlist, but I'll put those videos in the description area below if you're not familiar with how to do that. So once you have your scene, and I've just named it vertical video, you're going to need to go into your settings. And then under video, this is where you're going to put your actual resolution. So in this case, to get an aspect ratio of 9:16, I actually put in the resolution, and they don't have like a drop down for aspect ratio. But if you look it up on Google, you can find out what the dimensions are. And for a 9:16 aspect ratio, it is 1080 by 1920. So the opposite of 1920 by 1080, which would be a horizontal or widescreen aspect ratio, okay? And for me right now, I've just set the frames per second to 30 frames per second, okay? So that's how you're gonna get this vertical video resolution or aspect ratio in OBS for your scene, okay? Now, the next thing is you actually want to add the source that you want to use, okay? So the source in this case is gonna be my camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and go here to this plus sign, and then I'm gonna go ahead and choose video capture device. Now, I've already done this, and so I named it capture card video. I'll say okay. And as you could probably tell, there is my camera. And so this is directly through my HDMI output from my camera into my computer. Now, the one thing that is important, as you could probably tell, is that it doesn't fill up the vertical portion. And this is where a lot of people have problems because they think that it does this automatically, and obviously it doesn't. And what you have to do is you actually have to crop your images, okay? Or zoom in, okay? So in this case, I could move it around, but I could also change the aspect ratios, okay? Or actually the zoom or crop factor, okay? So in that case, that's how you could actually get a vertical video. And once you're done, you could click away. And if you want this locked, okay, you could go down here to the lock, and then it locks it. So now you have a vertical video aspect ratio that you could actually use for your videos with your camera. Now, there is one thing that's very special about the Panasonic S5 2X. It does have this 6K open gate mode where it actually gives you more resolution on the top and the bottom. So let me see if I have that set up right now. So right now, this is in my normal widescreen aspect ratio. So it's not yet in the 6K vertical video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and reset this transform. So you could kind of see how it looked like before. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to before, and I'll just say fit to screen, okay? So this is how things look like with my current default setting of your normal 16:9 aspect ratio. And this is what most cameras have. And not knowing too much about cameras, you might think this is just right, okay? However, there is a thing that dimensions wise that the cameras have, and it's their sensor size. And so in this case, my full frame camera sensor, it has a 3:2, and most cameras have that. And a 3:2 is almost equivalent to 35 millimeters. And if all of that doesn't make sense, it kind of confused me as well. But bottom line, whenever you are using your camera, for most cameras, whenever they're in this 16:9 aspect ratio, they're actually cropping it in, okay, for the top and the bottom, because it doesn't use the entire sensor, the entire resolution. And this is where a camera like the Panasonic S5 IIX comes in, because you could shoot in 6K open gate, meaning that it uses the entire sensor. So this is why I wanted to show you this, so you could see how it looks like. Now I'm going to switch my camera over to the 6K open gate full sensor mode, and you see the difference. Okay, so now I'm in the 6K open gate, and I know this looks weird, but this is using the full sensor, and this is a 3:2 aspect ratio at 6K. So when you have this, you actually have more information on the top and the bottom, okay, as you could probably see here. So if I go back to the other one, you see that there's less information on the top and the bottom. So what it's actually doing is cropping the actual image in the sensor, whereas this one shows the entire resolution. And from this, if I were to adjust this, okay, I have a lot more room on the top and the bottom. And you still have to do this manually, but you can see the difference, you know, whenever you have something like this 6K open gate, I just simply have a lot more room on the top and the bottom, okay? And maybe there might be a way to do this automatically in OBS through a plugin or something. But as far as I know, there's not a way to do this automatically, just to crop you in. And even in video editors, you're typically going to have to manually do this, but DaVinci Resolve and Adobe, they do have special features for that. So as you can see, this is how things look like with 6K open gate, and I have more room on the top and the bottom. And if I were to go back to the other aspect ratio, I'll show you how that looks like. So now you see that I've manually cropped it in, and you notice that I have a lot more room on the top. And let me show you the difference. If I go back to the other one, okay, and let's go ahead and reset this, okay, so you could kind of see the difference. And all I'm doing is I'm trying to fill this whole vertical video, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and fit to screen again. And now I'm gonna go ahead and try to fit this in, okay? So you could definitely fit this in for sure, okay? You could fill up the entire vertical video resolution. But what you'll notice is whenever you have a normal, you know, 16:9 aspect ratio that doesn't use the entire sensor, you're gonna have to crop or zoom in a lot more, okay? Because you don't have as much resolution from the top and the bottom. And this is kind of a pain to do, but if you know of an easier way to do it, you know, put that in the comments area below. But you see, so this pretty much fills the entire thing. I could like play around with it just a little bit more, because maybe there's some, maybe I'm zooming in a little bit too much. Let me see if I could see that fits better, okay? Yeah, so there's a little bit. I'm trying to get this as close as possible to where there's like no black bars at the top and the bottom, so as close as possible. So yeah, so it's about right there, okay? And this will work for most people, but like I said, if you have a camera like the Panasonic S5 IIX or G9 II or GH6 or some Fuji cameras that do have the 6K open gate, and yeah, so that's the difference, as close as possible. But the main thing I wanted to show you here are, like, you know, two main things. One, how you could actually set up a vertical video profile and then scene. And then the second thing is basically how you would set this up. You would have to do this manually, crop or zoom in. And the third thing is more of a bonus thing. If you have a camera like the Panasonic S5 IIX that can actually do 6K open gate using the entire sensor, then you do have more information available that you can use for the top and the bottom, which will make it a little bit easier for you, in some cases a lot easier for you, to compose your shots whenever you're doing these vertical videos. So if you actually had any thoughts on this, be sure to leave in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my OBS tutorials, tips, and tricks, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description area below as well. Hey geeks, if you are a brand new creator and you simply want something easy to get you started, well, I got something for you with my Creator Starter Kit. This is a super simple step-by-step guide that's going to take you from having no channel to developing your very first YouTube channel, along with ideas, thumbnail designs, and other creator tips, including marketing. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and get started creating.